Nintendo announced that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Nintendo Direct 2023 6/21 will be broadcasted from 23 on Wednesday, June 21st. It will deliver information on Nintendo Switch software focusing on titles such as Pikmin 4 that are scheduled to be released within the year. Broadcast time is about 40 minutes. Tune in on June 21 at 7 a.m. PT for a Nintendo Direct live stream featuring roughly 40 minutes of information focused mainly on Nintendo Switch titles launching this year, including new details on Pikmin 4, 7 a.m. PT Pacific Standard Time, and 10 a.m. ET Eastern Standard Time. The next Nintendo Direct will air tomorrow on June 21 with a focus on Pikmin 4 and other Switch games coming out in 2023. As I saw that there's going to be a new Nintendo Direct that's going to be tomorrow, I didn't really think of any game that's going to hype me up because, I mean, yes, I am a fan of Nintendo, but right now there hasn't been any Nintendo Switch games that's given me a lot of hype to spend $60 on, okay, or $50. So then I made a tweet saying this: I don't know what it will be, but hopefully there's a Pokken Tournament 2. Now I see a couple of games that some people were hoping that it's going to be shown on the Nintendo Direct, saying Metroid Prime 4, Tears of the Kingdom DLC, Pikmin, and a 2D Mario game. To give you guys a little bit of context for why 2D Mario was trending on Twitter, is because there was a leak on the Nintendo Direct that there's going to be a 2D Mario game that's going to be announced. And then some people were hoping that Silksong is going to be on the Nintendo Direct. Only the greatest clowns of all time could get their hopes up for Hollow Knight Silksong news at this event. And you know, I don't really blame for the people that are hoping that Silksong is going to be announced on this event, on a Nintendo Switch event, Xbox, PlayStation. I don't really blame them, alright? Even though it got delayed, being confirmed by the marketer and the publisher for Hollow Knight, or I should say Team Cherry, the developers of the game. They were just hoping that there's gonna be some news, some updates, but the only update that we got currently was that it's gonna be delayed, and apparently the game is gonna be out in 2028 according to a Steam leak that Mossbag made a tweet about. I highly doubt it's gonna be out in 2028. Maybe it's gonna be out in the third quarter of this year or next year, but to be honest, I really don't know. I'll be fully honest. At this point, I think Team Cherry will just announce a release date on their own rather than at an event like this. I mean, yeah, every time there's gonna be a showcase of being released on this console or on this device, Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo Switch, the Hollow Knight fans are just hoping for Silksong. Silksong that. Silksong this. Hopefully this is Silksong, because they've been waiting for this game to come out ever since it got announced back in 2019. And I do agree that they announced the game a bit too early, and my theory is that the reason why they announced the game a bit too early is because they don't want the hype for the game to die, which I understand, okay, because this is an indie game development studio and they don't want the hype to die down or the game for it to be forgotten, which I guess the reason why they announced Hollow Knight Silksong a bit too early. But I feel like they should have announced it like later in 2019, like at the end of 2019, but I digress. I highly doubt that Silksong is going to be on the Nintendo Direct, but if it is, cool. If not, well, let's just hope that there's going to be some sort of update being said from the marketer or the publisher or anybody that's active on Twitter that works for Team Cherry.